take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
No, you're not close, bro. Run 30 minutes. Yeah. Championship.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Mendoza. He's going to take a shot right away. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back, get the yardage.
Looking for just one more yard in 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop.
So the Birmingham here from behind.
And you see the sense of urgency going on
They should be behind that pillar.
You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Oh.
Trying to punch it in. To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on. The offense took care of business.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Handoff from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a huge play. Underneath toast the coverage, got it deep downfield. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Indiana!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dampier. unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
To the air, it's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
On the run, fires downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him.
And he's going to go down at the 1.
That might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot, maybe throw the football down the field. But I want my quarterback to know that, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Utes! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play on it.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
Well, if you're on defense, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Makes the grab past the marker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Makes the catch. It's Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Dampier. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utah.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. With the catch, it's Emby. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week.
Yes, ma'am.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway.
Very steady.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 30 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. On the run, it's Marshall. Just gets it to the 28, pick up of 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier.
Exactly.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. BYU lines up quick.
Exactly. Like she told me I was smacking this morning.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side. Running free. He's at the 20. And he just kept running.
Yes, he
Ran
will.
away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown.
I told you I be smacking, but I don't be hearing myself, but I hate to hear other
Quick
people
strike
smack.
touchdown. Comes out and jump starts the offense.
She told me to do that, and then she found me sitting outside.
Explosiveness.
Then she gonna come sit next to me and told me I'm bringing the mosquitoes. You can't sat
Looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
You can't sat about me. You brought the mosquitoes. I don't know what was wrong with her today. I don't know what was wrong with her today. I'm like,
no attempt at a
that
return.
makes me like, I'm going to do it. Oh, yes, I do it. I said March, April, May. Like a couple more months. A couple more weeks. You know, I ignore Cheer. I'm like, Cheer, please leave me alone. I ignore Cheer. I really ignore Cheer. Yeah, you can get mad at her, but you can't get mad at her because he's like, girl, what?
This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know
Put her toy on the ground.
bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, no.
And I think this is
We had big came
Hey,
back.
get that out of there. Stop putting stuff in there that don't go in there.
I was sitting up here.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offensive 1st and 10.
It was a toy. He was the fruit. I'm pointing at you where you get
Grant behind the line. It's Flanagan. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And how do you lose sight of the big fella? I mean, the defense, where were they? They were nowhere around. He comes scot-free. Nice job by the quarterback, recognizing it, getting the football, and he does the rest and makes the big play down the field.
No, you know,
They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to...
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch.
Man, got pancake.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass.
Call me
Great
back
route
when
by
you
the
finish off.
receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride. Goods on the Jets.
Give me that.
Setting up the extra point at the top. For the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage.
Where? Some of this stuff she might be able to wear to school.
No, I'll go to Maya. Tomorrow, I'll go to my parents.
There's no school tomorrow.
Huh?
It's no school tomorrow.
Damn, what they took 11 off the roster? Damn.
A pretty minimal gain on that return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Picks up the 1st down. It's a fumble. And as a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Pulls it in, it's Phillips. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
Looking deep. It's inside the 15. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice move on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Girl, get that out your mouth. Go put that in the garbage.
With the run on first and goal. He's going to lose it.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Pressure coming. And they're getting on the ground at the one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Big down.
What, Mama? You want ice cream? No, look out, we ain't bought no ice cream.
Pushes ahead. And he takes it for a score.
Where you going?
If you're able to
Oh.
drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, to not just do it, but go in and score a touchdown, running and throwing. This offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire play.
Right back to the left. Makes a pass to Marker. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. While we're only
No.
these
Put that down.
have been lining up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. A quick completion to the left. Looking for the first down.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense
Could have hit him in the mouth.
and there he goes. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got
Could have hit him in the mouth.
field. Let's see what that's about.
We get this win, we go to the playoffs. Quick, there we go, we got the win.
Those parts under the cover, have my baby on there with you. I think that's why she woke up last night. I farted.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh, I got some more. I got some more, Daddy. Stop kicking.
Hey.
You go.
Thank you, buddy.
You go, mommy.
Who on whooping ass with?
You go. You go, Daddy.
I got 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's mine.
Lemon.
Mommy, Daddy.
Hey, that's my pair. Let me get an orange.
Hey, the red bear.
Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the
Tasty.
State Podcast.
Thank you.
See the number 18 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on another from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here's the handoff.
Shut up.
Dragged down at the 33.
Get the crowd out of the game, make it more, pound the football, run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away.
A whole platter?
They get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just
Yum.
Right back to the well. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities in the second half.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, and get positive yardage.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stops. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
You know, you better film tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, you missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Yes, sir.
Have it first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You, Daddy. Daddy, mommy.
Okay, hold on.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense because they're getting success now early.
All right, wait till Daddy finish.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
Ah!
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Should I throw the ball yet? Nah.
On the defensive line, they've got some ballers. They've got some dudes.
Do a little dump off pass real quick. See what they bought.
They're working that outside. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Put them to sleep. And I sent everybody on the run commit.
matchups, and you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Mims.
Fumble!
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Let's go.
Set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And you don't see this very often. Big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make a big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. Look at the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air. I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to be the highlight reel for sure.
He'll be knocked out of bounds.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Caught over the middle. It's not.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle. He's
Hey,
got
Malachi.
and burst, and show
Why you putting her stuff up?
attributes right there.
On to attempt to try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Yo, screw right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense in press coverage. Jackson's going to throw it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Buying some time as he moves left. Quickly out to the tight end.
Malachi.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. And this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Jackson will throw. Under fire. The pressure gets to him. Quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point attempt is denied, and the lead stays right where it is. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mims. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it away and get this game going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Open, hits him right in stride. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run.
Get up here and sit down.
I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
over the football. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
On the run, it's Diggs. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for a first down and goal. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Rebels come to the line with first and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Snags a good throw. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his 2nd touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Here we go, here we go.
Scanning the field is Bachmeier. It's the running back in the flat.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch.
Defense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments to his defense. Going to throw it here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of
Madison, get that out your mouth.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's real in. It's Roberts. They bring him down. The drive is now reached the 35.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense offense knows he's going to get the ball, you still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, we're going to throw the football. Nowhere to run. Up the line for no gain. It's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Dropping back. It's Bachmeier. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. He picks off the first down before they get him to the ground.
The first down against that man-to-man coverage. Awareness by the receiver to get past the
Stop. You did it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. A really productive drive. The loss there now makes it second and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Damn, keep the feet.
Side downfield. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Cougars trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, push back here. It's a 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down now. Every play is important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Touchdown.
Hey, stop, boy.
How exciting is this first half been? We got a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
They'll set up with a PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up. They're scoring a touchdown.
Malachi, stop. No, the TV don't need that.
So it'll be a touchdown. Spot at the 25. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. You're going to put it down and run. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Short throw complete tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety.
Still too slow, 22.
First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The DB's backing off from the line now.
Come on.
Grab behind the line. It's right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So a positive play, Kirk, on the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on the swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings that way down.
So a 3rd and short, they elected to go for the deep ball and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a
22, you done gave up 2 plays already. Come on, man. I got to get you out of there. Jeez.
And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Damn, 4th down, you giving up plays like that?
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the grab, keeps the ball in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down here play. The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he steps up to the goal line. White puts it in there. So the defense can push it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the offense will call a timeout. Someone coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Yeah, great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pressure is coming. To be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. It's an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer for the threat. That comes out to 25. No return attempted there. and try to cut into this lead. On first down, it's play action. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
These guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 4 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air. It's Park. Let's it go quickly. He's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return. And the play ends that threat.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play a conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter. And
Let's go.
The pass is intercepted.
Get it back.
Takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Finally catching. That's a huge return.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
what a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the...
Clean to the end zone. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. We'll start with the team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Move, Paul, move.
Now it's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. When they corral him for a loss, you can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Take a deep shot here. That's incomplete. They wanted to throw to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do.
What?
Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50.
Unbelievable.
Guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Unbelievable.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. But look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Come on, Fo. Come on, Fo. That's man to man.
That's a short return. Right inside or small. Sits on the offense at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the quarter and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Quick throw to the left. It is intercepted.
Come on. Come on.
Rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that good
Oh,
defensive
man.
back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
First play of the drive now. Coming out from the 29. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's real loop. It's Wallace. He uses the spin move to get into the open. They finally grab the senior, but not before he beats the defense on a chase. And the Rebels over the line in a hurry up.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. In the shotgun, here's an inside give. They take it behind the line, a loss of 4. Setting up for this 3rd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They're going to throw it in very long. And it's caught across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. You run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. He drops back in the gun. There's the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. Ole Miss. And they take the lead.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. It's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So the BYU offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And there's the handoff. Solid knowing it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gets rid of it on the move. What a catch. Heads up. Deflection.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Quick dart to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights to a tackle. Blocked at the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Well, Vince does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against him here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Green.
For 6.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And that PHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh!
It's right.
Come on!
Produces a solid lead.
You gotta have that.
I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved.
Come on, full self. You gotta have that.
Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
How many times have we seen this? Because you know the
Put that down and go take a bath.
They get off the field.
Leave it. No. You'll play with it when you get out.
Space and running lanes, and he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead.
Go get in the tub. Go get in the tub.
Quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pulls him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking for a late, deep throw. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Catch made in space without.
And his defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And we're going to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down, but a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. And we see a high-scoring game, but they just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game. It certainly didn't disappoint, but ultimately that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.